Rivalry that spans across conferences, Stan.
Yeah, look, Brian, they've had their battles over the years, and the fact that they only play each other twice a season adds to the magnitude of the matchup. It's going to be intense.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Doncic with the bucket.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Wagner outside. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Schroeder. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Chanchar with the rebound. Pass to Doncic. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Out to the right wing.
Hey, yo, right here. To the corner today.
Going inside, lays it up and banks it in.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Wagner, that one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, you don't often see Wagner go to the mid-range, but right there, he just took what the defense gave him.
Pass to Chanchar. Doncic outside from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Doncic has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A minute 53 left in the first. To the paint.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops it first. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
.114 left in the first quarter. The 3. De Silva with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Fires the 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to De Silva. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Dragic. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Right wing releases. And that one no good to start off the night. Pass to De Silva. Out to the right wing. The 17-footer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Washington outside. Wagner with a screen. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Off target at the rim.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Bonga. Drills it from deep.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
To the middle. To the right side. Pass to Dragic. To the wing, right side. The shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Here's Chanchar. Still no points. He shoots. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's De Silva. Fires in the triple. De Silva's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Chanchar. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Chanchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's De Silva. Outside Schroeder. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 9 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the basket is good. He's got 11.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
And now let's talk about that first half. What a battle it's been for the home team.
They've been choosy.
And that's it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Wagner outside. Pass to Schroeder. Launches a 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Luka! Get off me!
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. And that one's good. Wagner's got 13.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Chanchar. Knocks down the triple. Chanchar's got his second basket of the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Doncic passes to Chanchar. Back to Doncic for the tie. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Pass to Wagner. And there's a pick beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. He's got 18. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Fourth, Mo Wagner.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. 1:11 left in the third. Can't hit from in close. gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. He's guarded by Washington. For the lead. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. Now Washington. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mo Wagner is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Washington, and it's Bonga in at the shooting guard position.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wagner with a screen on Dragic. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. Jacks up at 3. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Now here's Doncic. Here's Chanchar. And here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Pass to De Silva. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Doncic, no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Wagner on the wing. And a nice finish on the layup. Wagner's got 20 points.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Doncic is doubled. Over to the wing. Chanchar passes to Doncic. Here's Chanchar. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Schroeder. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. 23 points in the game.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Back to Doncic. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. Now here's Wagner. Defense is right there. Pass to De Silva. Shot is up. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Now here's Doncic. Covered by Schroeder.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Shot from the inbound. Yes!
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Doncic against Schroeder. And it's good.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on it.
Free throw no good for Wagner. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Chanchar. Doncic outside. It's in!
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Wagner. Cash!
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So the home crowd happy here as they get...
Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr sets the screen for Rizachet. Antetokounmpo against Fournier. Pass to Giannis. Giannis is double. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Fournier pulls it down. And here's Hayes. Here's Sarr. Here's Antetokounmpo. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Hayes.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Kalathis. Wembanyama with the block.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Riza Shea. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. To the inside, Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
.141 left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. In the corner, it's Kalathis. Shoots over Fournier, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hayes with it. Pass to Fournier. Sarr sets the screen for Fournier. Inside, and Sarr throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Six to shoot. From outside the arc. And Sarr pulls it down. Gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Outside Fournier. And the jumper is on the mark.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kalathis to the paint. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now Wembanyama. Good work there as it goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
That one's in. His first shot this game.
Now, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now Riza Shea, still scoreless. Gobert finds Coulibaly. Here's Riza Shea. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. To the middle. Takes it from 10. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Gobert. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
To the inside. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Wembanyama. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now here's Hayes. Scoreless thus far. Fournier finds Wembanyama. Back to Fournier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fournier out there as a floor spacer, someone who's going to stretch out the defense and give everybody room to operate, make their jobs a little bit easier.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Calathis. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Fournier. And Wembanyama with it. Outside Fournier. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories. Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
Thanks for spending halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Alex Sarr really making a difference here.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rizachet in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. On the wing, Giannis. Giannis says, "Get off me!" Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Pass to Calathis. Giannis outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The three, and that one's good. Reza Shea's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the left wing, pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Giannis, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 11 points in the game.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Pass to Song. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. From the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Out to the right wing. Pass to Papanikolaou. Launches from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now Fournier. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. .106 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Calathes. He's defended by Koulibaly. Calathes gets the bucket. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Fournier kicks to Yabusele. 43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Fournier. Pocket 6. Trains the three-pointer. Fournier's got 8 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Down low, here's Calathes. Gobert pulls it in.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Charlampo, what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Koulibaly. And he lays it straight in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the middle. Here's Kelly Zykis. 5 to shoot. Right block shot. And the bank shot is good.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will, taking challenges head on because you need those points.
On the wing, Koulibaly knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. And see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Outside, out of the Kumbo. No good on the triple. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And they pick up 2.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
He's with it. A 3 from Wembanyama. That shot no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Sarr pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Quick muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Inside. Puts it up. Good.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
On the free throw, no good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
There's the 3. Laces one from 3.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put out here at home.
face off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And that one drops for him.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Picked by Aldama. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Clock at 6. Pass to Chanchar. Gets the three ball to go.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Here's Diaz. Aldama outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And there's a minute 45 left now in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hernan Gomez with it. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Now Doncic. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Aldama grabs the board. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. Stay with us now as we get. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And off the front iron, and in it goes.
But just so under control with the ball. Nice move by Rubio.
Pass to Dragic. Fades away. Garuba with a rebound. Outside Rubio. Hernan Gomez with it. Rubio looking around. The three hits the trifecta. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
They set a pick. Pass to Dragic. From in deep and off the glass. That one's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Back to Rubio. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Rubio's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the wing, right side. And he dunks it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Diaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From deep, here's Doncic.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Lets it go from 14. Pass to Diaz. Now Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what. They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Here's Chanchar. There's 47 seconds left in the half. Fade away. Aldama grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
It's a 5-point game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic delivers from range.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's Diaz. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Fires from deep. No luck on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
All right, guys, here's a look at how the... Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
There's the three. Can't hit that one. Shooting about 60% for the game. For three. Nails it from three. He's got 10.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Three-pointer. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. To the inside. About a minute played here in the second half. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Here's Chanchar. A shot from the high post. And it's Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 12.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Diaz. He's got 5. To the middle. Hernan Gomez. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, the young Spaniard, really a good finisher around the rim.
Inside. The ball's knocked loose. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Kicks it to Doncic. Counted from distance. He's got 15.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half. 5 overall.
Pass to Aldama. All sorts of time. The shot, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And here's Hernan Gomez. No points so far. Count it. Good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
.11 seconds left in the third. And he drives in. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The game now all tied up.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Hits the three-pointer.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Diaz. Aldama outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Doncic left side. Nice finish from Luka.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Back to Hernan Gomez. The jump hook and rejected. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chanchar. Back to Doncic. The three is up. They get it back. It's stolen away. Here's Diaz. Guarded by Doncic. Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Diaz. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And the shot goes in. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
With the 10-footer. And it's in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Shoots it from the high post. Good D by Doncic. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. There's the three. And knocks down the three.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out. And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
.26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Diaz. Out to the right wing. Pass to Aldama. Hernan Gomez with it.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And this was it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Wagner outside. To the inside. Count it.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Giannis after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Out to the wing. Down low. No good on the shot. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Papanikolaou. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Basket counts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Back to Schroeder. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wagner on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. To the wing right side. The tray. De Silva with the rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Wagner with it. Here's De Silva from outside the arc, and it's Franz Wagner with the 3.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. "13 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Wagner's got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how
After the ruling on the floor is overturned. Bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
and a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Papanikolaou. Good on the triple.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Washington. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Stolen by Washington. Pushing it up. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tiemann. Connects on the 17-footer. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Pass to Khalid Zykis. Pulls up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
So the wing on the left. It's up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Khalid Zykis. No scoring in this one. Can't connect from short range. Hartenstein against Antetokounmpo. Hartenstein with it. Wagner outside. The three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Inside. Here's Papanikolaou. Hits that one. Nice pass leading him to the bucket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
46 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Now Schroeder. He has 5. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. He's got 14.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
And moving along, a metric for that first. Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Schroeder, right side. They set the screen. Drills the three-pointer. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And he can't hit the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Giannis against Wagner. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And it's Wagner missing. It as well as you're going to see, 67%. Giannis outside. The layup off target.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Schroeder outside. Wagner on the wing. Pass to De Silva. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And checking out the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Good season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one misses.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's De Silva. From down in the low post, it goes. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Pass to Coathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
32 seconds left to play in the third. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Now, Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. They get it back. Just 3 on the clock. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hartenstein against Antetokounmpo. There's Wagner with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That shot misses.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
To the inside, Hartenstein. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And free throw good from Hartenstein. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Franz Wagner is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. Out left to the wing. Papanikolaou dishes to Coathis. 4 on the clock. Here's Giannis. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to De Silva. No good on the three. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And he drives in. Giannis kicks to Papanikolaou. Now here's Giannis. From range, Giannis takes it.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Wagner outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. He tries for 3. That one doesn't go. Here's De Silva. Back to Wagner. This one for 3. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. The layup missed. Wagner outside. And there's the drive. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. That's the end of the game. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
first game of a back-to-back. How do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Now the starting group for the visitors. 2 on the clock. Here's Larkin. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Pass to Doncic. Out left to the wing. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Down low. Here's Larkin. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The home team on D. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 now.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Chanchar. 1:49 left in the first quarter here. Doncic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 7 points in the game.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The quick look, no good that time.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Şengün passes to Osman. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beyond the arc, sinks the tray. Doncic has got 10.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Korkmaz. He's scoreless. Here's Osman. Pure from three-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves deliver.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Lays it up and banks it in.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And he buries his first look.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Pass to Baberovic. Goes up on the wing. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. And he converts the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Osman, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Over to the left wing. To the paint. There's the steal. Only one man back on D. Up ahead. Intercepted. And here's the fast break. Here's Dragic. And he buries his first look.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, let's take a look at the best rebounding point guards over the last 10 games. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Amazing. I mean, owning the glass isn't something a point guard typically does, but he's been special in that area.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
Here's Chanchar. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Doncic, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Şengün so effective around the rim. Great play.
Doncic outside. And there's the screen. Doncic throws it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one goes in.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. There's a screen. Here's Batim. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Monster buzzer beater there. Helps carve into that deficit. Now it's anybody's game.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up one, and we'll return shortly.
Hello, hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
He's ready.
And that's it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Doncic on the wing. Ooh, ripped away. Fast break, here we go. For the lead. Count it. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
From behind the arc. Luka! Lethal!
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Hits the trifecta.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
To the inside. Here's Larkin. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Doncic outside. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Now here's Şengün. He's closely guarded. Pass to Larkin. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Cancar with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. There's 1:47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here. Pass to Şengün. To the left side wing. Here's Larkin. Here's the 3. On target from range. Larkin's got 7 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Timeout.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 28.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Offline with a 3. gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Launches it. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Doncic has got 17 now, just in the second half. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Clock at 6. Pass to Baberovic. Over Dragic. Nice shot from the wing. Baberovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 6. And don't go away. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Takes a 13-footer. That shot, no good. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. From 18 feet away. Yep, right through the net.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Şengün's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jacks up with 3. That shot missing. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Cancar. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Doncic from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Right wing. Driving inside. Larkin with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Soft touch off the glass. Larkin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Inside. Here's Baberovic. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 34.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And that one good.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Doncic throwing his weight around.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Pass to Baberovic. The open J off the mark. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. High arcing shot. Luka against resistance.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
So it's the home team now. They trail by 6. Out to the wing. Here's Baberovic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And an intentional foul right there. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
And no good.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. The visitors with the ball, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. 4 o'clock.
Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession. when they miss.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Abrinas. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Antetokounmpo inside. Aldama's there, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Diaz. Now Aldama. Hernan Gomez kicks to Abrinas. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. The shot by Diaz, no good.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Giannis. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Back to Hernan Gomez. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now, here's Giannis. Pass to Colethis. Out to the wing. Inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Bangs home the trifecta. Diaz has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. He's got 8.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Diaz. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Abrinas. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Floats one. He lays it in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Santi Aldama, and it's Garuba in at the 5, down low. To the middle, and the layup's good off the glass.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Rubio looking around. And it's in there. Rubio's got his first basket.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, but gets it done that time.
Down low, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Still without a basket. Back to Rubio. No good with the triple. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez to the middle, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Charalampopoulos. Pass to Papanikolaou. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Rubio, the pass to Garuba. Now Aldama. Hernan Gomez in the corner. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Garuba, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And to Tacumbo. Giannis says, get off me.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. The 17-footer. It's not going to go for him.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Abrinas. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Abrinas has got 6 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. And now an opportunity. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Calathes from 20 feet out. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Abrinas. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here's Abrinas. He's got 9. Pass to Aldama. Launches it. The shot off that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
To the paint. Here's Diaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Diaz has got 9 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Aldama finds Rubio. Here's Abrinas. A 3-pointer, no good. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 16 points for him. Can't hit from in close. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the right side. Back to Aldama. Pass to Diaz. 3-pointer. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Putting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Giannis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Hernan Gomez with the ball. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Diaz, good. Diaz has got 12.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Rubio outside. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Garuba. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Garuba's shot is off. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Papanikolaou. And here is Antetokounmpo over to the left wing. Launches a three. He can't get it to go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They're up by 2. And we're coming back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now Dorsey. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Here's Dorsey. Fires away from outside. Aldama with the rebound. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Gomez kicks to Rubio. To the wing on the left. Pass to Aldama. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Garuba pulls it down. It's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. That one drops for him.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's Giannis taking flight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's the screen. Aldama can't hit. Has been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. Pass to Abrinas. Back to Gomez. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo against Gomez. 11 feet away. Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Abrinas. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. Back to Abrinas. Shoots the three. Diaz, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Good!
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .27 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the vision of the Greek freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's the visitors now. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And so they get the victory here at home. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
He gets it in there.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Pass to De Silva. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Good on the short little jump shot.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Jokic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
And there's the drive. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. Fires for three. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Now here's Jokic. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bogdanovic. Jokic with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovic. Kept alive. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Outside Schroeder. Puts up a three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Missed inside.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Covered by Schroeder. Takes the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Schroeder outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Schroeder's got 5. 7 seconds left to play in the first. With the drive. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Bunga in at the 2-guard spot. We've got Topic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1. Washington outside. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. Jokic grabs the board.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
We've got Washington, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the four-man position. Hartenstein against Jokic. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Second free throw, no good. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. They've got Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's De Silva in at the three, the small forward. To the wing on the left. Back to Jokic. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And it's Wagner missing. Wagner against Jokic. Here's Teodosic. Jokic with a screen on Washington. Here's Teodosic. Back to Jokic. The layup off target. Washington outside. Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Here's Teodosic. The 15-footer, and he gets it to go.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And looking at the second half of this season, here are the guys who have owned the offensive end. These are the top scorers in the game since the All-Star break. Bogdan Bogdanovic third. Fourth, Franz Wagner.
Back half of the year, some players start to wear down. These two have just become more relentless.
Lots of room. Good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. From the baseline. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This quarter, they've done a great job of attacking inside and controlling the pace.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this game. Six on the shot clock. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Wagner's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, that's a good sign for Wagner. He's working to become a more consistent shooter from outside.
Back to Bogdanovic. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. Bogdanovic has got his first points in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Wagner outside. No good with a layup. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
When you look at how they're...
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
It's Jokic, high post. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. He has 7, and there's the screen. Banked it in off the glass. Wagner's got 9.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Wagner. And he lobs it up to the rim. Bogdanovic on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Now Bogdanovic. Jokic with it. 6 points for him. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Jokic. Bogdanovic has gotten his second bucket on the night. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass. Hard to block out everyone.
Outside Schroeder. And here's Wagner. 9 points in the game. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Well, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Pass to Jokic. To the right side. Shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Down low. Here's De Silva. Low block shot. Oh, a special move before that shot. De Silva's got his first 2 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Jokic. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
And here's Schroeder. There's a screen. Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Releases. De Silva with the rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Schroeder. Pulls up on the wing. No good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 8. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then it's Washington, and it's Bunga in at the 2. Pass to Jokic. Corner shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And down it goes. 2 points.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Three-pointer. Confident shooting from Jokic.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Outside Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. The 3 connects from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Wagner. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Outside Bogdanovich. For 3. The shot misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Schroeder. Wagner up top. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
To the paint. Jokic in the post. No good. Unable to win this run. Wagner with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without foul.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shot from 16. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Wagner outside. Oh, he nails it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. No luck on the running jump shot.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Here's Wagner. He's off on that one. Outside Bogdanovich. 19 seconds left in the game. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the tray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quicker.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a